Boxing Ego here. If you like this video, make sure you hit the like button and also subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon on the top of your screen to get notified when the latest new content drops. What up, fight world? It's your boy Ego and I'm back with some more boxing. Make sure you guys smash the like button, also subscribe to the channel for the latest and greatest in boxing. Now, in the words of one of my favorite rappers, DMX, what type of games being played? How's it going down? It's on till it's gone, then I gots to know now. Yeah, no. Is you with me or what? Wake up trying to get me up, cause honey wanna give me the what? I'm politicking with this chicken, wondering if I'm a creeper. Little hood rap from 25th, named Janika. Yeah, no. What type of games is being played? Now, I made a video yesterday in response to an IFL TV interview with Frank Warren, and he's the promoter of Billy Joe Saunders. Video has over 20,000 views and people were commenting on it. I linked to the original interview where Frank Warren, again who represents Billy Joe Saunders, he said that he was informed from Team Golovkin that Golovkin is hurt, he's injured. This was news to me and most of the boxing world, which is I'm assuming why the video is gaining traction and views and stuff. Now ringtv.com I guess contacted Abel Sanchez to set the record straight, and I'm going to read a direct quote. Abel Sanchez tells ringtv.com, I have no idea what Frank is talking about. There was no injury per se, but every fighter goes into every fight with little nagging things. They never go in 100%. If you come out of a 12-round fight with Jacobs, I'm sure there was soreness for Jacobs and for Golovkin, but that I know of, I have no idea what he's talking about. What that's about. And he says he doesn't believe Golovkin is injured. No, you saw pictures of him in New York after the fight, so that I'm aware of, no. So like I said, yeah, no, what type of games being played? How's it going down? You know, I'm not a nice person. So you guys tell me what it is, man. To me, the whole thing sounds fishy because, again, I mean, I don't know Frank Warren. Maybe I could Google his age, but he looks, you know what I mean? He looks like he's been on this earth. It has a good, lengthy Frank Warren. Let me pull him up. Frank Warren, born 1952. So a 65-year-old man. And I'm not saying based on your age you can't lie at an older age, but I just really don't understand what he would be lying about. And to me, this whole interview with Abel Sanchez, it sounds like double talk. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't sound like cut and dry. Like, for me, I don't know about you guys, but if someone of note, someone of importance is someone you potentially gonna fight, and their side is saying something that's totally false, I don't see why you would even say it like that. Oh, no fighter is 100% fine, and after Jacobs, I'm sure you might be a little. So what does that have to do with anything? You know what I'm saying? Like, I would just be like, nah, he lying. We never said that. Golovkin's good. I just talked to him last week. Talked to him yesterday. He's good. You seen the picture of his face. So I don't know. It sounds like it doesn't say. It sounds fishy to me. That's the bottom line. I don't know if he's injured. I don't know if he's not injured. But I don't, with this quote unquote clarified Ring TV updated Abel Sanchez interview, it didn't really make me believe that Frank Warren was not informed that by someone from Golovkin's side, right? Tom Loeffler or whoever the person was. It does not give me the confidence because, again, there was no injury per se, but every fighter goes into every fight with little nagging things. Like, why would you even say that? I'd be like, nah, you seen it. His face was clean at the end of the fight. He didn't get knocked down. He's good. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't seem like you would even say that preamble stuff. You would just be like, no. You wouldn't just build up to it and then say, oh, hey, that's just me as a person. I guess, I don't know, maybe I'm a little bit different, straight shooter. Like, I would just go straight to answering the question. You know what I mean? Mayweather did this, for example, when it came to fighting Pacquiao. For whatever reason, people would interview him and they'd be like, oh, you're going to fight Pacquiao now? I never said that. We're here to talk about Miguel Cotto. Pacquiao, he has his own thing with, you know what I mean? And he's saying all this other stuff. and Miguel Cotto's a hell of a fighter, but you're not even answering the direct question. You know what I'm saying? So to me, it still sounds fishy. Whether just, I don't know, I can't, you know what I mean? I'm not part of Team Golovkin or K2 or Frank Warren or Billy Joe Saunders' team, so I don't know. But like I said, what type of games being played? It doesn't, to me, this doesn't like set the record straight, and it doesn't give me confidence that Billy Joe Saunders' promoter Frank Warren completely falsified or made up something, because he just said straight away, they asked him, what's up with the Billy Joe Saunders fight? He said, I don't know. He said, according to their team, Golovkin's injured. So I don't know, maybe Abel's unaware of it and he needs to talk to Tom Loeffler or Golovkin himself. But that's what, instead of Ring TV contacting the trainer, I would try to contact the man that possibly said it, which would be Tom Loeffler, right? He's the promoter. I mean, to my knowledge, I mean, I'm not the smartest brother in the world, but the trainer, they don't really have much part in the negotiating process of a fight. So why would Ring TV contact the trainer, Abel Sanchez? Because you always listen to fighters and trainers post-fight. Oh, no, hey, we'll fight anybody. We're ready for any fight, not for future. It's up to my promote. You know what I mean? That's what the guys say. They say, I'm down to face anybody, but it's up to my team, it's up to my promoter, and we'll see what the next step is. So, to me, I don't understand why Ring TV would even contact the trainer, who probably wasn't negotiating with Frank Warren. So, I mean, there is a chance Abel Sanchez doesn't know what Frank Warren's talking about or this injury, because he wasn't the one that told him that. So, you know what I mean? Like, why not... I'm sure you have Tom Loeffler. I know for a fact they have Tom Loeffler's information, because you go to Ring TV and they got a lot of credible leads, and I mean, it's a site that's been around for a while, and they have exclusive content with Tom Loeffler. So to me, the whole thing still sounds fishy. This doesn't really clear the air for me, but I guess it's all going to be dependent on the next move from Team Triple G. Because, okay, let's say Team Golovkin, they're 100% right. Golovkin isn't injured. So then what's the holdup? Why don't you fight Billy Joe Saunders next? He's clearly doing the most, wearing Triple G as a pussy shirt, and he's the last missing link to you becoming undisputed, which is a team goal that you've stressed to the boxing public, to anyone who would listen, and he's the last piece. You know what I mean? Abel did an interview with my dude, KO Artist Sports. Check that out on YouTube. And he said, we're not waiting around for the redhead. Like, you know what I mean? We're not going to wait for him. He said, if we fight Billy Joe Saunders and become undisputed in June, then we'll probably vacate and move up. That's Abel Sanchez. So to me, I think this is Team Golovkin is seeming a bit more and more like Team Pacquiao. And this is not shade. This is just how I feel. And the reason I say that is in terms of, depending on who you talk to, you may hear something totally different. And it becomes hard as a reporter to juggle all the different things that are being said within the camp. You know what I mean? Like for Pacquiao, Michael Conks would be like, nah, we ain't never thought about fighting Terrence Crawford. But then you hear Bob Arum, who represents Pacquiao, and he's saying, hey, yeah, I love Terrence Crawford versus Pacquiao. Pacquiao wants it. Like, you know what I mean? So Bob Arum saying this, and Freddie Roach is like, oh, yeah, Crawford will fight him next if we have to. Like, so it's like, who do you believe? Who do you trust? You know what I mean? And that's what it's getting with the Golovkin team. Frank Warren saying, hey, I talked to someone, they said he was injured. You know what I mean? Someone from Team Golovkin. And then now Abel's like, I don't know about an injury. So what's Tom Loeffler have to say? You know what I mean? Where's Golovkin? Like, are you injured or are you not? It's just, like I said, it gets hard to balance with all these different things being said within the camp. And this is not the first time. Sometimes it's issues of 154 to 168. Hey, we'll fight anybody. And then you boil it down. No, you only fight Floyd Mayweather or Pacquiao at 54. You won't fight Canelo, Cotto, Erislandy Lara, Demetrius Andrade at 54. You only want Floyd. So to me, that's kind of what they should have said. Man, 154 is a chore for us. We'll come down for Mayweather. He's the pound for pound best. People say he's the best. We'll fight him or Pacquiao there because they're proven guys, right? Don't say you'll fight anyone from this range to this range. This is just my honest, uncut opinion. So I really don't know. I don't know if Golovkin's injured or not, but link in the description to Ring TV's interview. And again, I don't know why the trainer was reached out to, because usually business dealings and negotiation stuff is dealt with the promoter. So that's why, man, we need to start finding a way to get these people on FaceTime or a three-way call before fights, because I'm sick of this in boxing where Oscar De La Hoya would be like, oh, we talked to Golovkin's side and they said this about making the Canelo fight, and then Tom Loeffler and K2 would be like, hey, they don't want the fight. We need to start coming up with some kind of way to, that'll be a live stream right there. Live stream K2 representation, like Family Feud. You know how they have the Johnson family versus the Alexanders, you know what I'm saying? And line all the Golden Boy people up, line all the Canelo side up, Eric Gomez and Diaz and De La Hoya, Tom Loeffler, Golovkin, Abel, all these people, and do it like Family Feud and start streaming these conversations. Because as fans, these things are being made public and it's just all over the place, you know what I'm saying? Like, they need to start doing that, like live stream. Okay, so get Tom Loeffler, Abel, and Golovkin, and they get Frank Warren, Billy Joe Saunders, and who knows, whoever the third, Tyson Fury, you know what I mean, his cousin or something, and have them all on a Family Feud assembly line and say, is Golovkin injured? You know what I mean? And start, hey, that's not what you told me, and then have like a decathlon, a debate, so we can know what's going on. So I don't know what's going on. I don't know if Golovkin's injured. Abel says, I don't think so, per se, and all this. So maybe he is, maybe he isn't. But I spoke my mind. I think Golovkin and team, they should unify. That's what they said they wanted to do. So if it ruins the Canelo fight, oh well. I mean, at the end of the day, it's a big money fight. Maybe you could revisit it later, but you've already waited this long for Canelo. So why continue to wait for him when there's no guarantee that you'll get him? There's no guarantee that he even wins his next fight. So you just want to just wait. That doesn't make sense to me. Let me know if you think Golovkin is injured, if he's not injured. Link in the description to the Abel Sanchez interview. Drop it in the comment section. Make sure you share the video, like the video as always. Hate, comment, and subscribe. Till next video is Ego signing off. So if you enjoyed this video and want more content like this on the channel, you can show your appreciation by going to the PayPal donate button or the YouTube support button. And you can donate any amount that you feel is equivalent to the value of this video. Much more to come. Thank you guys for your support. Boxing Ego, the future of boxing.